Okay, so this is different. I had an intro, but somebody, you're not, oh, who's driving? Not you, I hope.
Not me, nope.
Which brother is it, Jack or Judy?
My son, Brandon.
Brandon, okay, no problem.
Can you hear me, bud?
That's
yeah, he's, we're going to curling. We curl on Monday nights.
Curling? What a boring, no, it's not that boring.
Yeah, we curl Monday nights.
That's good. Okay, so right now, as we speak, they're having a meeting.
It's a great social experiment.
They're having a meeting, City Hall, to discuss the issue of having a prison in Fredericton.
Yeah.
What's the debate here?
Right, correctional center.
Yeah. What's the debate?
I think it seems like the debate right now is whether council, well, the only debate is, should it be in that area on that piece of property or not? That's the debate.
And the people that's going to make presentation are saying that there shouldn't be prisons, period. You're breaking. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. That's why.
I'm breaking up, Charles.
That's why you want. That's why you wanted.
I got 3 bars. I don't know what the problem is.
That's why you want. That's why you wanted to talk to me because we're breaking. I can't hear you.
You'll be able to hear me in about 300 meters. You'll be able to hear me better. We got a little dead zone on our broadband here in Caney Town.
Ah, that's all right. No, but they want to eliminate prison, period.
Yeah, some people do. They don't think that prisons should be in existence. Not everybody. There's a few people that believe that. Susan Holt, she wants to decriminalize more and more penalties the same way Justin Trudeau does. But
hey, come on. Let's not get political here.
She said that.
We're talking about people making presentation, like so-called doctor Sarah Davidson, that says give her the $32 million, and she will be able to educate the people in Crystal Met to make sure that they're part of the community.
Well, what about the rest of the people that break the law? What's she going to do with them?
I don't know. She just wanted. Her main goal is people in Crystal Met.
Yeah, well, that's her goal. That's her goal. But I mean, the criminal justice system and justice in general is a lot broader than those that are on drugs and have mental health and drug addiction issues and are on crystal meth. It's a lot broader than that. You have people that are drinking and driving. They're creating thefts. They're assaulting people, and they're doing crimes that they need to go to, in a correctional center. And this one, in this case, it's 200 1 day, 2 years less a day is what it is. It's not a maximum security prison like Renewser or Dorchester. So, I mean, you got to think of the broader justice system, I guess, don't you?
Will there be a strong drug rehab center in there?
To be honest, I don't know the extent of what the recovery piece is. I know there's a recovery center in the correctional center. I would love to see a strong rehab program in there. I think we have an opportunity to have one in there of some sort, work with the community and the other groups. So I would love to see that, Charles. You know it's needed as well as anybody, I think.
Yes, I've been lobbying this for years because we need a prison in central New Brunswick. So what happens if the city of Fredericton says no?
Well, we move on and look for another property.
So they would lose a lot tax-wise, huh?
Yeah, well, the building's estimated at $32 million to build it. I don't know what the assessment would be on it, but it's a fair amount of tax base that they would just pass up on. It's not like they would lose it, but they'd be passing up on it at some point. There could be other properties in the city that they may try to rezone as well, so see how that goes.
Does the government still own...
We'll count our chickens until they hatch.
Does the government still own King Square? at Kingsclear? The youth center where it was?
That's a good question. I saw somebody comment about why not use Kingsclear. The issue for me and Kingsclear, I mean, if the property was available, it'd be perfect. The amount of money that you would spend on water and sewer infrastructure would probably be so high you'd be adding an extra millions and millions of dollars to the project. And if you can have a piece of property that has access or close to access to water and sewer, you'd be much better off.
Maybe that would help those Met heads with the beautiful view of the St. John River.
It's a nice view up there, isn't it? I've never been up there on the hill, but I've been told it's a nice view.
You never been. As a youth, you, Judy, and Jack weren't there?
No.
You were good little boys.
We didn't. Well, I guess you could call us that, yeah.
So, what do you think?
So what do you think's going to happen tonight? What do you think's going to happen tonight? You think that council's going to pass it or not? They need what? They need 8 votes, do they? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. I was going to go there, but I said no. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go and listen to all that BS.
Yeah, we just upset you. We don't want you to get upset.
No, of course not. But I think what's going to happen is the attitude. Like, I confronted some of them at the farmers market Saturday. And
I saw that. I watched the video.
And the females ran like rats. They didn't want to talk to me at all. Can you imagine nobody talking to me? I mean, come on. I'm not a bad guy.
You must be intimidating, Charles.
Oh, Barry. So anyway.
Well, I think people have that opinion that they just don't want it in their area, and that's normal. That's very normal, right?
Not in my backyard.
Yeah, it's very normal. It really is, and we all think the worst when we think of a project like this happening in our area, and that's very normal. So, it's up to council tonight to decide how they do that. Do they go along with the planning advisory committee? I mean, the committee's there for a reason. Or do they overturn the decision? And I guess we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
I predict
that's why municipalities have autonomy.
I predict that they are going to accept this. The only reason they're going to accept this is the attitude of them that were the protests at the farmers market, not in my backyard. They were out front. The one that were behind the building were just saying, no prison, period. Those are the people that ran away from me. And I think they're going to demand council to send a message to the province and say, we don't want no prison around the province at all. And this is what you should do. I know they're going to give the attitude to the councillor. This is what you should do, and the councillor is going to tell them to go take a hike. That's what I predict. And I didn't swear.
No, you didn't. Not once.
Not once. And crystal met and swearing goes hand in hand. So I see that you're there, ready for curling.
We're at the parking lot, ready for curling. We got to get their warm-ups in and all of our jumping jacks. And
so the bottom line, what do you say? You got a prediction, you? Of course not.
Oh, look, in this business, I never predict anything. I thought that we would have had the... remember the out of the cold shelter that we worked our way through a few years back?
I remember that.
Would have been a lot easier. That was challenging, but we pulled it off. So I don't make any predictions in this business. The council will do what they feel is right for the city, and if they decide to not rezone that property, then we'll go to the next steps and look at other properties.
Is there a time zone? Is there a time limit to?
Well, the budget is for this year is to acquire and do the design on property. So this summer coming up, so we have to pitter patter. Let's get at her. We can't wait too long, because I think the process for this property here has been a couple of months already, right? 2-3 months.